How do you see yourself and the company progressing in 5, 10 years? What is your vision?
Diana?
Loaded question. Sorry, we didn't.
No, she's got a plan. Believe me, she's always got a plan.
It's true. So I think that people have asked us this scalability, right? But I think that there's a science to scaling. And so in order to scale properly, you have to figure out your secret sauce first. So there's a lot of people that are in a rush to be bigger. You know, I may be here in Scottsdale, but I really want to focus on the coaching, but I'm just going to go ahead and accept clients all over the place. You can't service them at the same level that you can service the people that you've promised to. I don't see value in that. So our goal is to create our secret sauce, to really hone it in. I'm going to write out Marnie's brain, basically, and then we replicate it so that we can do this further, and have further reach. So scaling to different areas is absolutely in the game plan.
And what role do you think technology will play in the future?
Significant.
Because it changes every single day. We can see it, we can feel it as humans. Every 10 years, it's big leaps. Now we have AI. Before we had smartphones on the wrist, smartwatches. Before internet and electronic emails. What role you think technology playing now and will play in the future for all of us and for you?
I think it's a significant burn. First of all, it is the easiest way for, we say, one source of information. Like you said, we're both doing different things, but we always go back to SmartMatch. In order to connect, I've always found that you can have, if you have one source of information, you have less liability and you have less issues for confusion. With SmartMatch continues to form APIs with other different entities that do different things, integrate more systems into their own. When we become our one true source of information, that's where the power is. When you don't have people going to different avenues, it's just great. And that's why companies like, QuickBooks and Paychecks, who started out simply as a payroll company or simply as a logging company, now offer all these services, right? They want to be the one source for business owners so that you're not going to multiple sources. So I think there's a factor in that, but I think that you have to be careful because there's an opportunity to do everything good and nothing great. So you've also heard in certain companies that do multiple layers of service lines, wow, their payroll might be great, but geez, their finances, their bookkeeping is terrible, or they might be great on this, but that's not good. So it's a real balance for a tech build out. And I did have a tech startup once. So I'm not a tech person, but I worked with tech people. So I get that. For a tech build out, there's so many intricacies and so many different layers that you have to go through that you think like the Google Calendar. Well, that shouldn't be hard, guys. What do you mean it's in QA? QA is a big deal. You have no idea how many people have to touch that piece for it to get through. So you just think of something simple, or you give it over to your web designer and you're like, gosh, I just want this one change. Why does it take a while? You have no idea the significance that goes beyond the scenes that it takes that person to make the change, unless you're truly a tech person, which is where their specialty is, right?